What's up, beautiful besties? Welcome back to Turning Tides Tarot. My name is Alishia. Thank you all so very much for being here with me. We're going to go ahead and get a check-in for the Divine Feminine Collective, my loves. Let's see what is going on, what energy is around you, and what Spirit wants you to know. Of course, it is a general reading, folks, so hopefully there is a message here for you. That is my intention. But yeah, please use your own discernment. I always will encourage that when watching my readings or anyone else's. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's do the thing. Okay, I'm calling on Spirit with so much love and so much gratitude. I ask for divine guidance as I interpret these messages. May they help us all on our journey towards our highest and greatest good. I'm asking for love, joy, peace, abundance, and protection for myself, for you, and for all beings on the planet at this time. Thank you so much, Spirit. Please show me the overall energy, the most powerful energy that the Divine Feminine Collective is tapping into. What is the energy that is here to support that Divine Feminine on their personal journey? What is it? Okay, I feel like these two want to come out. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck first. We have Fatima, the mother of Imams. Love is my lineage and gratitude is my religion. Beautiful energy here. So a lot of y'all are practicing, the attitude of gratitude, just being thankful for everything in your world, whether it be big or small, just recognizing how wonderful life is and how we are so blessed. And even if the outward appearances sometimes don't feel so, great, because life is full of challenges, of course. It's not just like, it's not just all rainbows, kittens, and sunshines. So yeah, it's like even just tapping into being thankful for what we do have and really just making sure that we're in an energy of abundance rather than trying to manifest from a space of lack. Okay, so that's what I get with that energy here. We also have Mirabai. If I'm saying it wrong, my apologies. But I try. We have the Saint of True Freedom. So love is what sets me free. I am married to my own soul. A lot of you are feeling very just good with being on your own. I feel like a lot of you are practicing not only just gratitude, but self-love, self-care, maybe taking yourself out on dates or being kind to yourself, getting special things for yourself, treating yourself the way you want others to treat you. And that is also very important for just being in the energy of love and the vibration of love. That's like attracts like. So even if you are trying to attract that, maybe your divine masculine or a divinely guided soulmate, feeling very good and feeling very free with who you are and treating yourself well, that's always going to be something that helps to bring in what it is that you are trying to manifest, right? Okay, perfect. What else do we have here? Sekhmet, the Red Lady. So I am pure strength. I honor my anger by giving voice to it. Here we go. So this is very, very interesting. This is a very powerful, very fiery type of energy, right? But it is all about your inner strength. So even when you are feeling upset or when somebody rattles your cage, or triggers you in some way, or maybe you're, people do things, or maybe you're mad at yourself, maybe you're mad at someone else. I don't know. You've got anger going on, which is a natural part of life. Like I said, we're not here for like toxic positivity or, there's always usually a silver lining in challenging situations, right? But life is not just, like I said, rainbows, kittens, and friggin' sunshine here, folks. I feel like you are allowing yourself, which is very healthy, to tap into any kind of passionate feelings of anger, upset. You're giving voice to it. Anything that's really rubbing you the wrong way. Now, it doesn't have to be a situation where it's like, oh, this one person did me dirty, or, this one person. or a situation. It could be something in general, like I'm really mad at the state of the world, or I'm really feeling a lot of anger with what's going on within the political sphere, especially for those living in the United States at the moment. I can see a lot of passion and strong opinions, and people getting really fired up. But yeah, that's just a perspective from a Canadian perspective. You can see the turmoil that's going on. There's not just that, the political sphere. I mean, what's going on with all these extreme weather events and climate change and all of this stuff, and the inequity within the economical or economic sphere as well. People, it's a really tough time that we're living in, right? So the reason why I'm talking about it is because Divine Feminine, I feel like you're in a really powerful zone right now where you are tapping into some of that anger and some of that passion and using it to fuel your voice, right? So you're using your voice, you're using your platform, but you're coming at it from a space of love as well. So it's not like you're out there spitting fire, which you could be, but I feel like you're also out here saying like, look, we need to do things a different way. Maybe you're out here trying to provide solutions or try to help people, or, again, you're really using this passion and this fire within you to enact some type of loving change within the world, okay? And even if it's not on a large scale, it can be within your own life, right? And of course, there's that widely recognized saying, and I'm pretty sure it was like Gandhi or something, that said, be the change you wish to see, which is exactly what we need to do, right? The change that we desire to see in our outer world has to come first from within. As within, so without. Okay, so this is a really powerful energy because, again, you are focused on love. But it doesn't mean that you're letting anything slide. It doesn't mean that you're walking around with these rose-colored glasses on. I feel like you are really grounded, and you are really even seated in that space of a little bit of anger here, Divine Feminine, not gonna lie, right? If it is towards a personal relationship or anything else, that's, the energy is the same. It still applies here, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and see what's coming in towards you. I know that was a lot just for the energy, but I feel like it's some folks, might need the confirmation that, yeah, it's okay, or you're still in your Divine Feminine energy if you are very passionate, right? We also not just passionate, but feeling the feelings of anger. Sometimes the feminine trope, or the energy, right? The feminine energy, it is very receptive. It is very nurturing and giving and loving, right? But we also have masculine within us too, right? And that is that active, passionate type of not going to let anything stand. It doesn't mean that you're a pushover, you know what I mean? So you've got a really good balance going on, is all I'm saying here. You're not a pushover, you're strong as heck, Divine Feminine, and you are not going to let anything slide or be swept under the rug. You're going to give voice to what you are not happy with. Okay, let's just put it that way. All right, I love it. I love it. You're like, it's a really powerful energy, and I love seeing that here for you, Divine Feminine. Okay, so what is the incoming energy? Why is this here? Maybe we'll get some insight onto what's making you so mad. We'll see here. What is the incoming energy for Divine Feminine for whenever they tune into this message? We have the Devil. Oh, yeah. Oh, goodness. What I get with this, Divine Feminine, is I feel like you've just had enough. Like, the Devil represents things that tempt us. It can be codependent relationships. It can be, patterns, ways of thinking, But I am really feeling, Divine Feminine, this is something that's happening like on a larger scale, where you're just sick and tired of what's going on in the world, or you're sick and tired of the low vibration. Like you're really doing, I feel like you're really tapping into like some sort of larger work to try to help, again, raise the vibration of humanity on the planet by using your voice, by calling truth to power. Like this is a very I'm getting like a very activist type of energy coming off of this reading here, and I'm actually really here for it. I'm really, really here for it. I love seeing and witnessing people speak truth to power. I love it. I just have this rebellious soul, so I totally am here for this reading. I'm here for this. Maybe it's a new development within you. Maybe you've never really truly explored your activist side here, and it doesn't mean that, you know, maybe you've joined like a not-for-profit or an NGO or something like that. Maybe you've started something within your local community. Maybe you just started speaking out like on TikTok or YouTube or whatever platform, a podcast, you know, writing into a paper that still, you know, that still is effective for opinion columns and things like that. I just feel like you're really expressing, like you're not holding back with your opinion. And it is a very strong one. And I do feel like you are standing not only in the energy of love, even when you're honoring your anger and giving voice to it, but you're also like, you're really powerful at the moment, right? So your words are like really affecting people. Okay, your words are really having an effect, and you have this like natural gift. I feel like you are very eloquently, you, as I try to say the word eloquent and well spoken, I am, you know, kind of messing up, which is funny, right? You are very eloquent with your words, well spoken, right to the point. Okay, so that's really good. I am getting that. You are really calling people out. Okay, again, on a small scale, on a large scale, you know, expressing truth to power. Okay, so I like that. What is the vibe of today when you're tuning into this message, Divine Feminine? Emperor, look at that. Now, for some of you, I because we have the Emperor coming up, and we've already discussed Divine Masculine as an energy and what you're tapping into as well, that active force, right? That I'm a force to be reckoned with, like, do not cross me. I know what's right. I know what's wrong. Like, you have a very strong sense of, you know, what's right and wrong. I've already said it. Okay, so you have this like this deep passion for, even for the rules, like, you know, this is the way things should go. You know, you feel like I should be in charge. If somebody made me president, I could do it. Like, you know, it's that kind of an energy. I like it. But here we have, and you're really appreciating some kind of structure. It's not like you're trying to dismantle a system, but you're calling truth to power where the system is broken. Okay, now, as far as your love life, or maybe if you're here for wondering about Divine Masculine, I feel like even some of you would be, let's say you're in a conversation with your Divine Masculine. Okay, this is for some of you. You are also calling them out, okay, in a loving way, saying, look, here's a pattern that I recognize within you. I'm sending you unconditional love, but I'm not going to take this. I'm not gonna have a conversation. I'm not gonna allow you to come into my world until you go ahead and deal with that devil on your shoulder, like that kind of a thing. So very much, yeah, you're just very, very strong right now, and in your expectations for not only yourself, but for others. Your boundaries are on point again, and it's like, do not step to me. It's a very strong energy for you, Divine Feminine. And like I said, I'm here for it. Okay. You're in this like, take no prisoners, take no bullshit kind of an energy. And I love it. Okay. But you're also in the energy of love and gratitude. So it's like, it's giving really well balanced, okay? It's giving really well balanced energy, Divine Feminine. If this is your reading, let me know in the comments, okay? Because I feel like this is pretty awesome. Yeah, okay, Two of Cups in reverse. This is, you know, it's like, look, I'm honoring myself. I can give to myself. I'm not gonna stand for anything less than what I deserve. Now that's in life, love, all areas, right? I feel like we already kind of touched on that the Two of Cups energy. I want to talk about it for a minute because in a love reading, we'll automatically go ahead and say, this is the card that you want. This is reciprocated love in a romantic partnership. But when we're talking about the self, and the Two of Cups comes up, it is exactly what we stated earlier, which was like, treating yourself well, giving yourself the kind of love and attention and admiration and, giving to yourself what you expect to receive from others. Okay. So it's falling in love with the self. It's self-love as well. So the fact that this comes up in the reverse, and we were just speaking about the divine masculine, energy, and also the devil showing up here. This is kind of giving like controlling toxicity. It can give like, get your ish together kind of energy, right? It can even give a little bit of obsessive possessive vibes as well, okay, with this combination. But you're like, stop putting your focus and time. It's very interesting because what I'm picking up right now, and just bear with me for a moment while I talk about it. What I'm picking up is, stop putting your focus and attention onto me. You need to go and love yourself. You need to go take care of your own house, go clean up your own mess before you come to me, and it's interesting because I feel like the roles, I don't want to say the roles have been reversed, but I feel like Divine Feminine, you have just been through so much, and I feel like you've grown, and I feel like you've changed, and I feel like your expectations have gone even higher than they ever were before, which is a good thing. And you're just not really interested in dealing with anyone's issues or dealing with anyone else's drama or dealing with anyone else's anything, right? You're like, go take care, go clean up your own house before you come to me, right? Now that is if it's specifically dealing with the divine masculine. Now, I do feel like I said, the roles are somewhat reversed in a way where it's like, if you were in an energy before divine feminine of like chasing or really wanting this relationship to happen, or if you were really desiring union, you are at this point now where you're like, you know what, I'm good on my own. I'm really happy with where I'm at. And this is like the tables have turned where the masculine may be trying to get your attention, becoming obsessed with you, wanting to chase you, wanting to, open that door and, come back in. And you're like, no. I've spent a lot of time over here getting my house in order, right? It's not that I don't love you. It's not that, maybe you've like, we have this anger, we'll apply it here too. Maybe you pissed me off a little bit here, bud, but you need to go over there and deal with it before you come back to me. So it is more of a like, come correct or don't come at all, right? I just don't have time for it. What in the 2024 do you think this is, where you can come in and you haven't healed what you need to heal, or, you're coming in with this toxic energy. No, thank you. Yeah, so it's giving a lot of strength here, and it's giving, I don't know, it's just giving a lot of strength. Now, when it comes to even dealing with other people in your world here, you've got the same attitude towards them. It's good. It's time to go love yourself. It's time to get your house in order. I just feel like, again, you're really not mincing words here, divine feminine. It's a very powerful energy. Okay. What is a challenge for divine feminine? Is there any challenge that we can see coming ahead that we need to watch out for in this energy? When you're in this energy, what do we have? Challenge. Knight of Cups. Well, here's the thing, right? And I am getting more that this is in regards to perhaps your divine masculine and why it's coming up as a challenge, or in general, if it has nothing to do with your divine masculine, it's okay. The energy does remain the same. It's someone trying to come forward and bring you some kind of an offer, right? Here is my cup. I want to come towards you. I want to apologize. I want to express myself emotionally to you. I want to spend time with you. It could be a friend, it could be, a family member, it could be anything, but and that's kind of what's a little bit difficult about it, is you may be receiving some kind of apology or emotional expression coming towards you, something that you really want to hear. But that there's no substance to it, in a sense where there's not going to be much to back it up, and I'm not saying that these people aren't really sincere in their words. They are, but they're not coming forth as like a king. This is Knight energy. So it's still very, Yeah, it's like I feel like this is the beginning of, if it's a specific person or if it's your divine masculine, the challenge is that you will be receiving some kind of communication that is like an apology or an expression of love, of expression of emotions. This is a challenge because it's something, again, like I said, it's something that you want to hear, something that you've been waiting to hear, but you know for a fact that we still have this devil energy, and you know for a fact that this person or this situation still hasn't completely, let's say, transformed or grown, or they haven't gotten themselves out of they haven't cleaned up their house yet, right? You know, it's still a mess, right? They may have shoved some stuff in the closet, you know what I mean? Or like made it look tidy, but it's not clean, you know what I mean? So there's this, that's the challenge. It's like loving yourself enough to kind of, and I don't want to say just turn it down, but you're saying come back when you're ready. You know, it's not a no, it's not a slam door in the face. In this energy, it's saying, you know what, I don't feel like you're ready yet. And my world, I've got a lot of peace going on, even though we have the the fire that's burning in your belly. That's just talking about your passion, right? It's like, yeah, you just don't need a disruption right now. So you are really protecting your peace. And you know, that's going to be the challenge, is kind of saying, you know what, don't come in here until you've got it in order. What do we have? Yeah, the sun in the reverse. See, it's not a bad thing. I feel like, and we have the Six of Wands here. Whatever is happening, whatever is being offered to you, whatever is being emotionally expressed to you. Oh, and it looks really good. Okay, it does look really good. And that's why it's coming up as a challenge. Look at this. We have the Four of Wands, and I'm just going to place the Magician. We even have the Six of Cups over here. So, and oh my gosh, and we have the Ace of Swords. Sorry, I'm running out of spaces to put this stuff, the cards. And then we have the Empress. Okay, so we have the divine feminine, divine masculine coming out in this reading. Okay, so with the sun coming up here in the reverse, it doesn't mean that this is a bad thing. I do feel like this is a really happy moment here, divine feminine. And I do feel like it's a feeling of, okay, if this has something to do with your masculine, it's like, okay, well, I can see that divine masculine's making progress. I can see they're making an effort, and that makes me happy. Do I know that they're not completely ready yet? Yes. Am I going to send them, you know, say to them, okay, well, when you are completely ready, please come forward, right? I know that you're not right now. It might not be the right time, because as divine feminine, you have a lot that you are trying to manifest. You've got a lot going on. You're over here speaking your truth to power. You've got lots going on. You're very successful. You're very busy. You're very determined to accomplish this goal or to get things going. You know, you're doing something here where you're trying to, you're focusing your energy on a goal, okay, right? And it likely has something to do with speaking your truth, or something you've recently gained clarity on. Now, that energy is also being felt by the masculine, whereas, you know, they want to come in and they want to express their truth to you. They also want to apologize. They want to bring in a happier moment. They want success and even union. Like they're saying, this is what I want. I know what I want, divine feminine. And you're like, that is all well and great. Please come back when you're really ready. Okay, please come back when you've dealt with X, Y, and Z devil over here. Okay, because I feel like you know them, the most, right? And I feel like you know what the issues are, and I feel like there could be a conversation here that's like, okay, well, have you addressed this? Have you addressed that? You know, I'm not sure if you're fully ready for this. Come back to me when you are. You know, you're being very, like, you're the one directing the next stage of this connection. And I feel like, again, that is going to be part of the challenge, because it's going to be very tempting for you, divine feminine, to just kind of be like, oh my gosh, a union is here, let's do the thing. But you know better, because you're not looking to repeat any cycles here, okay? And I see a lot of maturation that's happened here within the feminine and the masculine as well. But the masculine's not quite cooked, okay? Even though they think they have gone through leaps and bounds. I'm not saying, like, you know, I'm not saying that I just don't feel like they're 100% ready yet. And I feel like you know it as well. Anyway, I'm going to leave it at that. For those of you who are like, this has nothing to do with my divine masculine, you know, this is something else I'm working on. It is the same kind of thing. This is you receiving some type of offer that initially looks really good on paper. This is paying attention to the fine print. This is making sure that what you are agreeing to is actually everything that you want, right? Like there's no loopholes. There's no, you know, asterisks or like hidden agendas or things like that. And I feel like you may be putting something back to the, or throwing something back to the table. Okay. Like where I'm getting like a contract, you know, and you're looking at a contract and you're like, looks good, looks good, looks good. It's like, but what's that? You're still trying to sneak something in here. That's not going to fly. You know, go rework this. This is the kind of energy, right? So, it is you being very, I want to say vigilant and diligent. Is that, yeah, I don't know why I'm having such a hard time with my words right now, but you're going to be very vigilant. Okay. Now I want to go back to like, if you're working in the political sphere or anything like that, trying to enact some kind of change where there's like a bill or, you know, something, whatever, being proposed to you or a new law. It could be even within like, at work, maybe you sit on a board of directors or something like that, and you're trying to figure out, you know, the next steps or the next, like, I don't know, like, I'm getting like culture, like company culture or something like that. And people are trying to slide things that aren't necessarily kosher. Like, you know, like you're just trying to make sure that everything is the way that things should be moving forward into the next era. Okay. So please place the energy where it belongs. I know it's a lot. It's for some of you, it's going to be on a smaller scale within the self. And for others of you, it's on a large scale and for a whole bunch of others of you, it's about your divine masculine. So I'm not trying to confuse anyone here. I just know that I'm reading for more than one collective, and this is the strongest energy for the day. Okay, this is the strongest energy for the day. Now, I am seeing that the time is ticking along. So I'm going to go ahead and get a series of oracle messages here. And we may hop over to an extended to specifically see if this is about your divine masculine, if there's anything you need to know about what's going on with your divine masculine. Okay, so let's do self-love. Look at that. We have evolve. And that's what's going on here. You know, remember your spark. You're here for a divine purpose. Remember or redefine your purpose for yourself. That could be a process that you're currently going through, right? And that spark is what I see here. Even with that, I don't know, it's like, remember your spark. You're here, you're speaking truth to power in some way, right? We also have evolve. So you're allowed to grow, to change your mind, attitudes, and beliefs to become stronger, lighter, and happier. Your growth is cause for celebration. So this is, you have grown so much, divine feminine, right? And it's beautiful to see. It really is. And I don't know if I spent enough time on the sun in reverse. The sun is still the most positive energy of the deck. It's major arcana. It's something that you can't avoid. And the sun is talking about a period of growth, an evolution, warmth, joy, happiness. Just because we have it in the reverse, it's saying that you're delaying your gratification somewhat. Even though you know it's there, even though you see it coming, you're saying, okay, I need to make sure that everything is perfect, right? Now, you know, nothing in this world is going to be perfect. Perfection is something, whatever. It's a bad word to choose, but everything is going to be okay with me. You know, everything, I'm not letting anything slide, right? Everything is going to be out in the open. The truth is out, you know, like, and I don't know, it's like, there's nothing is going to be hidden. Nothing's going to be, you know, there aren't going to be any surprises. Okay. All right. So anyways, let me go ahead and get goddess guidance. Goddess guidance here for you. We'll get an affirmation. Oops. Look at bold. Okay. That's the one that wants to come out. The rest are just not today, friends. Okay. We have unleash your adventurous side, take risks and be daring. Okay. That's what you are being, very bold at the moment, and I'm here for it. Okay, let's see what the love oracle is. Actually, wait, we'll do this affirmation first, and then we'll do the love oracle, and then we'll see whether or not we'll extend this to talk about the divine masculine. involved in this connection, because I mean, there is a very, there's a story here. There's a story here. Okay, let's see. We have, I accept my uniqueness. Okay, that's great. There's no competition and no comparison, for we are all different and meant to be that way. I am special and wonderful. I love myself. And that's you just really being in that energy of loving and appreciating who you are and not settling for anything less than not only what you deserve, but what you desire. Okay, and that's super important. And that's a huge theme in this reading. Okay, now what is the oracle message here for those of you who are who might be turning your divine masculine away, not in the sense where you don't want to hear from them again. It's just like you're not quite ready yet. I'm liking what I'm hearing. This is I'm hearing this coming from you, divine feminine. Like, listen, I really appreciate the apology. I'm really loving the recognition, the validation. I'm loving what I'm hearing. But I'm going to need you to come back when you are completely like done dealing with this maybe drama or trauma or issue, because I'm just really busy. I'm really focused on this right now. And I need to make sure that you have said everything right. You know, you've cleaned up your own mess. And when you come back, I'll know that you've done that. Okay. It's like, thank you for expressing your love. Thank you for, you know, the apology. I appreciate it. I'm sending you lots of love. Doesn't mean that I don't want this. It just means that I don't know if you're 100% ready, you know, to meet me where I am. Okay. It's very much like, it's almost like this gentle parenting kind of attitude towards the masculine in a sense. And I'm not saying that, you know, you have to parent them. Please don't get it twisted. It's just that, you know, you're handling it very gently. Okay. Handling them very gently. But yeah, there does look like there is going to be this kind of like happy ending, you know, it does give that energy. So we will go for the extended, but here we go. We have give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. And that's exactly what it is. Okay. So yeah, we will extend it. I want to know what the divine masculine is going to say, what they're expressing, right? I want to know what they're thinking about. I want to know what they still have to deal with here, what challenges they've already overcome perhaps as well, and what they need to do to go back to the drawing board. Maybe perhaps give some advice on, you know, what you are going to tell them or what they need to work on. Again, we're going to explore, you know, what their intentions are and all that. But I do see that it's going to be one of those lighthearted ones, because I can tell you to see all of the Sun and the Four of Wands and the Six of Wands and the Ace of Swords. It's all very, I mean, it's all very good, right? The only thing we have is this Devil, right? So there's a little bit of a hiccup, but it's all very lighthearted. I see so much growth here. I see so much evolution, and it feels like, you know, it's almost ready. You know what I mean? They are almost ready for the union energy, okay? And they will be coming towards you. So we will explore that a little bit deeper. If you need a link, you can find it in the top of the comments. I do appreciate all of your energy exchange. It really does mean the world to me, and it helps more than you know. Okay. It also shows your love and support for the work that I do, and for these free readings. It does help support more of these free readings out here on YouTube. Okay. Also, I will drop a preview, and yeah, that's pretty much it. If you're new here, please don't be shy. We would love for you to join our tribe. It is free to do, and we do a lot of readings here on all kinds of different subjects. And yeah, I am going to be incorporating a lot more divine feminine content on the channel once more. And we will do divine masculine check-ins as well for YouTube. I do like to read sometimes for the sign of Cancer. And then, yeah, just spiritual messages and all kinds of other stuff. So I would love to have you as part of our tribe. Welcome in. But yeah, for everyone else, thank you. And I will speak to you again in the next reading, or see you over in the extended. Take care and have a blessed day. Hi everyone, welcome to the extended. Thank you so very much for your energy exchange. Thank you for being here with me. Let's go ahead and just jump right into this. We're going to start with what energy the divine masculine is going to be in as they communicate to the divine feminine here, because we did see an offer of love coming through. We did see an apology coming through. But of course, we know here, divine feminine, that um, even though the masculine may feel 100% ready to move forward, this is for a collective of you that is being extremely vigilant in just ensuring that they are completely healed and that their house is in order, like we already stated in the first part of the reading. So we're going to go ahead and explore the themes and things in which the divine masculine has changed, but also areas in which they may still need a little bit of work, okay? Because we did see that devil energy coming up. All right, so we're going to go through and we're going to start with their overall energy towards you. We're going to talk about their thoughts and their feelings, their intentions, what they want to say, and all of those areas in which they have changed and where they still need some growth. Okay. All right, let's get into it here. What is the overall, look at that, marriage. See, that's the thing. They may come through, right? It says a marriage of souls is a union of two divine counterparts blending together. This masculine really does want to, and they may offer you some type of very solid commitment, right? That's why it was showing up as a challenge for divine feminine, because it is something that you had previously, you've always wanted to hear this from them. And so the challenge for you, of course, would be to say, okay, I'm not saying no, but I am saying just let's see where this goes, or let's see, how, let's flow with this. Let's let things develop a little bit more naturally, in a sense of, I'm not quite ready to say yes at the moment. I need to make sure that everything is above board here. Okay. So they're coming through with, like, it could even be a straight up marriage proposal for some of you. Okay. But it is an idea of, let's get this started. Let's get this started here. I know who you are. I know what I want. And I know what I would, I want to spend my life with you. I want union, right? Which totally tracks. We also have respect. So respect your relationships. What's really good that I see about this energy, and first off, I'm feeling very calm and very peaceful as I'm tapping into this energy. So there has been, like, so much growth here, so much evolution between, not only just between each of you on your own individual journeys, but just in general, this whole journey, like, things have evolved. There is so much mutual respect that you have for one another. And I do feel that if you are a little bit worried about, oh my gosh, if I say, wait a minute, I'm not quite ready, or wait a minute, I need to be sure of this before I make any solid commitments, that your masculine is going to be in the energy of respecting you and your decisions and the time that you might need and the process, and just knowing that, there's just a lot of respect there. So you don't have to worry. Like, if you say, okay, I'm not quite ready, it's not like they're going to go run away and be mad at you. This is like, okay, I get that. I see where you're coming from. There is a level of mutual understanding here and respect that I'm here for it. Okay, I'm here for it. All right, what else is the energy that they will be coming towards you in, please? Labyrinth. Yeah, okay, that's cool. Even when you feel lost, there's always a way through the labyrinth. So they feel as if, they will feel as if, like, it's okay, we will get there, we will get there. If we have to take a couple detours, if we have to, make it a little bit longer than they desire, than they want, because again, this is like, I want it all right away. And I feel like you're saying, oh, slow down, okay? Obstacles, yeah. Look for ways around the obstacles to find happiness. They're gonna find, even though they're gonna respect your decision, they are gonna look at it like, okay, come on, this is a little bit of a challenge, but you need to make sure, right? You need to make sure that everything is on point here. So look deep within your emotions, right? And this is like exploring your emotions, exploring your feelings. Why do we, like, I don't know why the urgency is coming from the masculine. Like I said, the roles are a little bit reversed in this sense, where maybe at one point, divine feminine, you felt like there should be, maybe you felt the urgency in getting to union, getting to that end. But I feel like a lot of you have come around to this point where it's like, it is about the journey. It's not so much about the destination. Do we want that destination? Yes, but we want to make sure that it's everything that we want, right? So we're going to definitely dive deep. We're going to explore our emotions. We're going to make sure that everything is, like I said, everything is looking good here, right? We are emotionally balanced. There aren't any huge triggers. There aren't any huge areas that still need work, right? I feel like it's not like, I don't know if it is something that is really big that is still needing work. We are going to explore that, but it's just interesting to see. There's an emotional intelligence here that is happening, and I feel like it is surprising for you. We do have universe. The universe is guiding you to that special person. Allow everything, here it is, to take its natural course, right? We're not wanting to rush into everything. We are embracing what destiny has in store for us, right? But we don't need to rush to the finish line, and that's what it is. There is this desire. We have learn energy. So let love show you how to learn from one another. And I feel like this is major because it's like there have been so many lessons. We also have boundaries, very important, right? Having sensible boundaries is important. So, yeah, I feel like, you know, we want to make sure that we've learned our lessons, right? We've learned our lessons before we make any solid commitments. Now, I'm going to go ahead and use the tarot. For those of you who are sticking it with me, yeah, let's just get into it. We're going to look into their thoughts and their feelings next, okay? For everyone else, I'll see you in the next reading. Okay, Spirit, what is going on in this divine masculine's mind? What are they thinking about when it comes to the divine feminine and this relationship? What is going on in their mind, please, Spirit?
She said she'd only kill me, fly through the card of death. She said she'd only love me, fly through the card that wasn't in the deck. The card my finger touched, think I got my wish. You know for sure when it's all done. She said she was a beautiful wish.